Hey tea heads, this is Don and Adrian from Mayleaf. It is time for another Poo Boys session or Poo-Tang Clan session, tasting one of my random cakes in my selection. George is meant to come. What happened to him?
Yeah, he got lost on the way, but like, we're trying to make it.
But it's cool. It's cool, George. It's cool. It's cool. We can do the Poo Boys with just the Poo Boy here. That's good. And so, yeah, we are tasting a random tea in my collection. I have lots of random cakes. And Adrian, this time you just walked in and what did you do?
I did, yeah. I wanted to like just pick something bad, and I didn't look at all in the drawer. I just put my hand.
Yeah,
just
lucky dip.
Grab lucky dip, and I just like grabbed one. I thought we always grab the best ones because we smell them, we analyze them, we think, okay, this is gonna be a good one. And I thought, let me just grab like what the fates will give us.
And the fates have given you. So we opened it. So he picked a ripe tea. So we'll put it there.
Oh, look at that!
That is gong ting, right? That's lots of buds. And I was like, oh, you picked a ripe tea? Okay, cool. And I was like, what is it? And then I saw this little piece of paper here, which says Butter Mountain. I mean, one of the best mountains, right?
Yeah.
Especially, I love it for ripe teas. 600 to 1,000-year-old tea trees. So you picked a mega gushu butter. Lucky dip. The fates were definitely on your side. But I mean, clearly I have drunk it, but I can't really recall it. So we're going to dive in. But first of all, take a look at that. What do you think of that?
That's just like, I mean, it's beautiful. Like, look at all those like nice golden beads and like full of buds. It's just, when you see that gold, that gold you see in Ginger May, and when you see that gold in ripe, you know, oh, this is gonna be a good ripe.
It is certainly a looker. It is certainly a looker. All right, I'll break it up. You warm up. You picked this TEAWARE, which is...
Yes, I picked some random TEAWARE as well.
Again, picking random stuff, which is cool.
Froggy, it's...
All right, I will break up this. Oh, look how easy, like butter. It goes like butter. Look at that, just straight in. Just comes apart. Yeah, you bring on the walnut.
This tray. This is my first time like actually getting a feel for this tray. It's just the best. I don't think that there's anything better.
Yeah. We will see when we get those back in stock. Right.
Oh, and this kettle, man.
Yeah, you're experiencing all these new things.
I have to say something about this. This is just, it's good.
There will be a review about this OXO kettle. Oh. But, you know, the short review is, yeah, that probably is the best.
It's good. It's good. I have the barista as well, and I've had that for like half a year now. And now when I just grab this, it's like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, feel it.
It's good. It's a good kettle. All right. So, remember how we score these?
I think so, yeah.
I don't. I think we said 6 out of 10 is a good tea. 7 out of 10 is a great, really, really, really good tea. 8 out of 10 is one of the best teas you've had
that
this year.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 is one of the best in your life.
Yeah, 9 is, yeah.
9 is like
and
almost,
10 is kind of like the best tea ever.
10 is an impossible.
That you'll never grab.
Yeah, we'll never do a 10, right?
Yeah, probably. Right. If it gets if it gets a 7, mega good. If it gets an 8, then oh my god, this is an incredible tea.
Yeah.
Well, I had a lot of good tea this year. Like I had Grandmaster Ripe, which is one of the best ripes. Then what else you had? Oh, I had that had ripe from a customer, which was really, really good. 5-year-old ripe. So I had some ripes this year.
Okay.
So
good. So your standards are high.
Yeah, I have high standards when it comes to ripe. I'm sad that George is not here to experience this because he loves ripe pu'erh.
He does indeed.
His favorite type of tea.
It's his jam, but you know, serves him right for drinking too much last night and having a hangover or whatever it might be.
Do you know, like young people, like that's how they
young
are.
People, yeah. You're the old geriatrics. All right. I reckon that's enough, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? Enough?
Let me just
Or you
have a
want
look.
all of this sucker?
Oh, that's a lot.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a lot. There you go.
Have a sniff of those
Oh, it's just about to.
warm leaves. And we'll see what this Bada 600 to 1,000 year old Gongting ripe pu'er is like. As I said, it's probably been many, many years since I've tasted it last. I can't recall.
First thing it gives me is like beautiful chocolate and cacao, but like, ooh, milk chocolate, beautiful. Not dark chocolate, like nice, beautiful milk chocolate. Like a milk chocolate egg.
Yeah.
Like a strong milk chocolate. That's the first thing I'm getting. That just hits bam, man.
So yeah, milk chocolate. I'm getting some biscuity, crackery thing. I want to say actually like salted biscuits. You know, saltines, those little square salted biscuits. With like if you spread it if you spread like a milk chocolate spread on top of like a salty cracker. So that's a nice contrast going on there. There's a cardboardy note in there, which I don't mean is a bad thing. You know, it has that crafty paper kind of quality to it.
There's nothing bad in there. Like I can't get like a funky note or nothing.
No.
It's just pure bliss.
Yeah. The only, not criticism, but the only note that I would say is it smells a bit muted right now. It doesn't smell like, it's not like bursting with a huge amount, like in just in terms of intensity. The volume is at like a 7, right? But let's see how
it doesn't hit you with that.
It doesn't hit me with like, whoa.
Maybe we should put more.
Yeah, I think we should.
Maybe we should put a little bit more because like this teapot is quite big.
It is quite a big teapot.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think like, you know, like an Oreo, but not just the biscuit, not the cream at all.
Yeah.
So just the Oreo.
Yeah, no, it's lovely.
That dark Oreo.
Oh yeah, it's got more intensity now. Anyway, let's give it a rinse and see
how it comes.
I'm sure that the intensity is going to ramp up quite considerably.
Yeah.
There you go.
Rinse. I'll put it there first. Oh,
that's a dark colored rinse.
That's a dark color, instantaneous. Shruggy gets it. And
so way so that camera can see it.
I'm just gonna borrow this.
Okay, let us know.
Whoa. This is an insane.
I can smell.
That cardboard note like has turned into like cardboard I want to eat. Like I want to eat that cardboard. Like it got more cardboard. The intensity went.
Oh wow. It's got some
good,
it's got some clay in there. And yeah, it's like the wrapper of a really good chocolate bar, you know? Like if you open it, it has that chocolate note.
It's just like
ooh,
a pastry as well, like croissanty pastry, like but that with like
there's a creaminess there.
That's so creamy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is good. Like this, I can tell like this is gonna be an amazingly good tea.
Hey, don't jump to conclusions. We'll see.
That's true.
But yes, it is
Whoa,
a divine smell.
Is divine.
It's got lots of creams, like some creme pâtissière. That's what that croissant kind of thing. Creme pâtissière. It's got the chocolate. It's got the cardboard. It's got a little bit of a shoe polishy, a little varnishing note. A little bit. I love that. It just gives a sort of spice to the nose. It adds a certain certain depth and age to it in terms of a smell.
If I say lacquer,
yeah,
but not fresh lacquer, like old lacquer.
Old lacquer. So like when we talk about antique woods, oftentimes that's a sort of an image which pops in the head, right? You're loving that.
I'm happy
you're loving what the fates
gave me that.
All right, let's give it a brew.
All right, ready. There you go.
And you're going to choose your brew time. We always have this discussion, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
yeah, well, we have a lot of tea. The teapot is pretty big.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy what the fates have given me, and now I'm curious of the. Oh, I have a small thing on my teacup. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's Ayana's sticker she puts on, and I never took it off. You're keeping your eye on that tea, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
telling you
yeah,
to
yeah,
pour.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I just want like a nice 40 seconds around the.
Wow, you go
brew
for it.
the
That's
Oh my god! Look at that. That's like that's tar.
This is a gongting brew, man. That's very fast brewing. But I'm happy to go hard from the beginning.
Oh my god! Look at the bubbles. The bubbles are themselves colored, so the bubbles are dark.
Yeah,
Whoa, that's a brew.
there's some pigment going on there.
That's
Okay,
a brew.
here we go. Let's bring these
go.
both in, and
That's a
let's see. Whoa. All right, Adrian.
Do you know I haven't even tasted it, but I'm excited for the person that's gonna name this tea, and it's gonna be the best name because I'm the one that's gonna choose which way it goes. So someone is getting a sampler of this tea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, and that sample will be that person's gonna be lucky.
Well, you haven't even tasted it yet. Just
Well, I just feel like that person's gonna be lucky.
look, it's like
Just like,
dark.
that's coffee. Like if you would,
Darker than coffee.
look, if you would tell me that that's a cup of coffee, I would look and be like, yeah, that's coffee. I think that was coffee.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to ruin my first sip because I have.
Don't say it.
I'm not saying it.
He
I
always
have my
uses- he always-
I'm using a bad word. I have my kitty cat tongue, so
Your kitty cat tongue. That's
That's
a good way to say it. Your kitty cat tongue. You can
Have my
imagine the
tongue.
word he normally uses.
have my kitty cat tongue. So
your kitty
and
cat tongue. Okay.
I don't want to burn it. I don't want to burn it, and then I'll ruin my my taste. Oh, that's a brew.
That's a brew.
That's a brew.
That is a brew.
But I like it. Oh my god, it's good. It's good. Oh my god, I'm gonna start comparing it to teas that I know well, and teas that I know well are like our teas that we had them over the years, right? So I'm gonna start comparing them to that.
This has a beautiful cream note in it. Creamy, fudgy note happening, but more in the. I mean, it is remarkable at such a strong brew,
Yeah.
at how smooth
Just like
it.
the smoothness is completely there, no bitterness, and if you could say, oh, there's like the bitter note in there, it's like, yeah, but that's just like that pure like 90 to 95% best type of chocolate
Yeah.
that you had,
Yeah.
and you get like, oh my god, yeah, this is 90% cacao, but like it's still good.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
It's a soft, rounded bitterness that if it's subtle, soft, and round, and a beautiful contrast to the creamy, smooth nature of this tea.
It's like so thick. It's like drinking oil. It's
Yeah.
like I'm not drinking
Yeah.
I'm not drinking tea, I'm drinking
Yeah.
oil infused tea.
Wow, remarkable tea.
It's a good one.
Oh
It's a
my
good
God,
one.
it's-
Did it say the age of the tea itself? Like
No,
what?
no idea.
I don't think this is very, very aged. I think it's quite maybe
Well, I can tell
it's
you.
under 10 years.
I can tell you that it must be.
How much?
I mean, it is definitely older than sort of 5 years since I got it. But how old was it when I got it? Right?
Was it fresh?
Oh no, it wouldn't have been fresh. It would, because they would have at least left it for
a couple of years.
For a few years.
Yeah, when I say fresh, I mean like a couple of years.
Yeah,
like
so it's going to
2
be
to
at
3
least
years.
7 or 8 years
So
old.
at least 7 or 8 years.
but
I think
possibly
that's
that's
about. I think that's about right. I don't think it's more than 10 years.
No, I agree with you.
Because like this smoothness and this creaminess, I never get from like aged ripen. I think like aged ripen tend to go in that nice smooth and gets a little bit of that antique smell. There's no antiquity smell. There's no
Yeah.
there's no that antique tastes either. Oh,
That's right.
shit.
I'm just conscious of making sure the camera can see it.
Yeah, there's no antique. And that's why I think it's like 10 years max.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, look at that though. That's good. That color is insane. This is the best. This is the best. I think. I'm not sure if it's because of the lighting.
Drips. Look at these drips. This is like thick. It's like...
I don't know, man, but I think this is the best colored ripe ever. So now it brings me to
ooh, herbal note.
I know which one. Jungle Starlet. It brings me to Jungle Starlet, Milk Flow Nomad, and After Party Enhancer. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. That's the vibe. That's the but it's good. It's good.
Tilt your head this way. Look at the reflection of that on the. Can you?
Yeah. I
beautiful,
see it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Cheers, everybody. Bada, super gushu bada.
Super gushu, yeah.
Man, this creamy quality to it. Now, let's talk about other things in the flavor. I am picking up a little bit of blueberry. I'm picking up a sweet blueberry fruitiness in there. I'm picking up a little hint of
pecan nut. I'm getting pecan nut, Brazil nut.
Yeah, there's some nuttiness. What else? There's a really enduring long sweetness in the finish as well. Once it starts to build up. When you start
breathing and you start talking, it's just like it stays there.
And it's very vaporous, right? This sweet little fog happening in my head right now.
It's just for me. It reminds me of. It reminds me of coffee. That vapor is like it's sweet, but it reminds me of coffee.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that nice coffee that you do, like they do Turkish sand, you know?
Yeah.
When you put sand coffee, it's just good.
Very vaporous, very thick, very oily, very creamy. The sweetness, it has a slight sort of simple taffy candy sweetness to it. Not too fruity, but like, you know.
I do get taffy. Yeah, I do get what you mean. But what if we were to like assign any fruits? What is it? Would you say some like salt and raisins or something like that, or is it too much?
I think there is no tang in this.
There's no tang. Yeah, there's
no
so
tang. I wouldn't say there's any sort of raisiny port like tang. That's why blueberry is my choice, because it's sort of a simple, slightly fruitiness.
Yeah.
Like we're in the blueberry pomegranate, like, you know, that kind of simplicity.
Yeah.
In fact, the flavor on it is quite simple. And I don't mean that necessarily in a negative way. It's just this lovely, creamy.
It's beautiful tea.
Sweet tea.
Would you say it's one-dimensional? Like this is what it is. This will not change. This is what it is. It's beautiful, but it's a beautiful dimension. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful dimension, but it's not like, oh, you know what? This tea will not surprise me.
We'll see, but my suspicion is that it's gonna be one-dimensional, but that dimension is
amazing,
and you're perfectly happy for it to be one-dimensional.
Yeah. You know where it might surprise us, because it's 600 to 1,000-year-old teas. My surprise in the chachi will be like buzzing.
I suspect that with that amount of leaf and 600 to 800-year-old bada, that this is gonna have some effects.
And I feel it right now on the back of my throat when I drink it every time. I kind of like feel that potency of like, oh, this is gonna like beep me up.
It definitely
myself.
You sense the energy on it when it hits your mouth.
Yeah,
it's not.
It
really has a character. Interesting. The smell of the empty cup has a little campfire quality to it. Charred woods.
Let me get there.
It's got a charred wood quality. Very nice. Different from the taste completely.
Oh, it's so sweet as well.
Yeah, like charred bourbon casks, like sugary
Oh
casks.
yeah.
Really, really sweet,
so sweet,
woodsy,
so sweet.
charred notes. Very, very nice.
We got surprised about smelling like the cup yesterday. Me and George were doing an experiment with water. We're like getting ahead of you.
The water experiments. This is
The
good.
water
You can
experiments, like with
inform
alkaline
my studies.
more mineral, less mineral water, and then alkaline water. And we were like, found out that like alkaline water like smells eggy.
Yeah.
It's just like it ruins it. It's like, oh, why is it so eggy? Yeah, I forgot about that.
You don't really want to do forgotten brews with this. The sweetness goes onto the front of my tongue and is...
Oh my god, it's like thick as blood.
It really is thick. I'm even moving slightly towards persimmon, a little bit of persimmon sweetness. You know what persimmon is.
No.
Those winter fruits, those red, they're called Sharon fruits sometimes. Very bright red orange.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Remember chime gatherer?
Yeah.
Remember the tree?
Yeah.
That's a persimmon
That was a
tree.
persimmon.
Yeah. It's that creamy, simple sweetness.
I don't think I've ever had one though.
Yeah, you need a creamy one. It needs to be very, very sweet. So, excellent choice. And
Good choice.
amazing, because I've been eating a fair amount today, so I needed a digestive. So thank you again,
Kinda
the fates, for picking out a ripe. And it's
Look
not
at
often.
that bubble. Look at that bubble.
And it's
You know when it got that
and it's
bubble
not
like
often that you get like gushu ripes, right?
that. Yeah.
But a gushu that's 600 to 1,000 year old,
That's Lord.
that is something else.
But do you reckon like is that what the? I mean, do you remember where you get it from? Like like gift or something?
This was gifted. There was no Nefe in it, right?
Yeah, there was no Nefe.
No
So it's a
Nefe.
gift.
And this was
Do you reckon it was like a gift when you're like traveling China
must have been.
and people are just like, hey, here you go, like this is gonna
Although
be
I've got a printout of the information, so I have a feeling that it probably was not just a random here you go. It was probably from some established
seller.
sellers, probably. Who knows? It is a specialty. It's got a lot going on.
good.
My only criticism of it.
I would sell it at Mayleaf. if you wouldn't, I would.
No,
I would be
this
like,
is
you know what?
absolutely
This is
100%.
like selling material. Like,
Yeah, this is
I would be
100%.
happy with it. Like next to the other cakes.
No,
I'd be like,
100%.
you know what? Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
No doubt. I'm sure that, if the opportunity had come for us to buy it, or it would have probably happened.
The price would be right.
But it is a very, 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 very good tea. The only criticism that I would potentially say is a criticism that you could entertain about it is the one-dimensional nature of it, right? And again, I'm not
that's
necessarily
good with
saying,
ripes.
I'm not saying
Like
it's
ripes,
a criticism.
that's-
Like
you don't
I'm
want
just
it to
saying,
change.
you may find some people would say, oh, it doesn't have enough complexity of flavor, possibly, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have like, because like we weren't able to like, I mean, if you would have done a Mayleaf video about this tea and like start putting like tasting notes to it,
The pictures would probably end on one side.
it wouldn't be too many pictures.
wouldn't be
Yeah,
all
it
around
wouldn't be
me.
all around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
mean, we're
That's what we
talking-
say when we say one dimensional.
Yeah,
It's
we're
not
talking
like,
milk chocolate. We're talking
Yeah.
craft paper cardboard.
Nice,
we're talking a bit
beautiful cacao.
of lacquer. We're talking about
Yeah.
cacao. We're talking about some fruits. A little bit of I would say
you know,
still in the
you know what,
blueberry
like,
territory.
Cacao nibs is literally like if you grab a few of those cacao nibs, because I put cacao nibs in my porridge in the morning, and
Okay,
it's just
yeah.
like that cacao nib.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
spot on.
Yeah, it is that little bitterness.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Body sensation on it. I 4 strong infusions in. I do start to sense that this has got some hit. Should we drink through some infusions and see how things develop?
Yeah, and then have a few infusions and then come up with our final thoughts, because I don't want to give it a name,
a score yet.
a score just
Okay.
yet.
So we're going to come back after a few infusions and we'll let you know the body sensation, and we'll give you our scores.
Yes.
Okay, we are back, and I think that it's fair to say that this tea has knocked us a bit for six. I mean, it really is
It is.
an incredibly chillaxed, sedative, beautiful tea.
I think it's like a Zen tea. It sent me. It literally sent me next in the mountains, next to a river, and like just meditating and just having this tea in complete silence, quiet. It's just like I just wanted to be just me and this tea. And you were the same.
No, I mean, I was telling Adrian, like, there's not often that a tea just makes me just go quiet.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I could just sit and be quiet and be
Yeah.
super bliss just drinking this tea. It is warming in all over my body. I feel flushed and warm. I feel super chilled. I feel like I've taken like a little sedative of some sort, you know? And I feel just like way chill.
Also, you feel like it's working, like, but in a good way, not in a bad. You feel like it makes you burp a little, but that just tiny bit, like in a good way. So it's digestive as well.
It's digestive, and not just chilled, like you said. It feels zen.
It feels zen.
So it feels like it's like strips away like the noise, and it's just like
oh
quiet.
my god, you know how this feels? I just realized where it got me to. I once took a ADHD pill.
A what?
ADHD.
H5-HTP.
No, like a pill for HDA.
Oh, for ADHD.
ADHD. So I took a pill for ADHD, and it just everything was quiet. Like my mind was like so quiet. And now that's how I feel. I feel like my mind is like quiet, like you said.
This
Like
is definitely
quiet.
a quietening tea.
Those 600 years, like of the trees, it's just like it's shining through. So that it's surprising there. It's not surprising in like, oh my god, yeah, complexity of taste, but
It's a potion.
the chachi is a potion. Yeah,
This is a potion.
this is a potion. This is not a tea. Yeah. Oh my god. It sends me like every time you say something like that, it sends me in like places. Now I kind of like like a forest with a witch conducting some potions is like
you want to be outside. You want a fire burning.
Yeah.
You want the water, like you
I
said,
want
some
river
water.
I want river water to brew it with.
It is an amazing tea, and I cannot believe that this has just been sitting amongst random mess in my cupboard. So I'm super happy. This has now been elevated up to like it's gonna go to the main cupboard, and it's elevated up.
It's been drinked a few times. Like
I know, but you know,
like it's been drinked a lot of times.
The problem is, this is the problem, right? Yeah, that has been. But,
So you've
hold
been
on a minute.
chipping in.
That was probably about that big, right?
Yeah.
And it breaks very easy. There's still a fair amount. Well, actually, not that much there. Yeah, I don't know.
You've chipped in and out of that tea for a few times.
But it
like,
must be years
liked
since
it.
I've had it.
That's the thing. Like it's easy to stuff to get lost with all the things that you have like on your plate. So that's why like me and George were thinking like maybe you should let us go to China for the next May Leaf trip, because people would actually enjoy seeing us go to China and finding new
Stop
tea.
trying to fish for a business trip. I'm not that chilled.
Shit. all right. Sort of right. Some customers the other day were like, "Do you guys do like trips to China?" We're
I know. I get asked that question a
like
lot.
make a group like of 10, 20 people and actually
That's
travel.
a nightmare.
That's not happening.
It's a nightmare. I investigated that idea for a bit, and I was just like, this is just, I'm not a tour guide, you know. But yeah, who knows? There are tour companies that you can hire that will like organize it for you, but it's not going to be the right thing.
It's not, I don't want that. I don't want that toury. I want someone that knows. And I want to go there. I want to drink with the locals until I can't drink anymore, not just tea, like alcohol as well. And then I want to end up in like hotel rooms and being offered to buy nuclear weapons.
No, you want the full experience.
On the full experience.
You want the full mad experience. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, who knows? Play your cards right. Maybe if you prove that you could be useful behind the camera.
Yes.
You know, you do have your own YouTube
I have
channel.
my own YouTube channel, so you know.
You gotta plug it again. Go on, plug it again.
The collector, yeah,
There you go.
still there. I still want to drink this tea.
But getting back to this tea, before you start to try and get more out of this, absolute potion.
Not my fault, it's the
This
tea.
is an absolute potion. This is absolutely
good.
going to be up there as if you want to chill, but chill is too simple. If you want to get into that quiet, just like putting noise cancellation headphones on, everything just goes.
Yeah.
It's just that peace that it gives you.
It's on the inside.
Yeah.
That's the beauty. It's like it quiets the mind, not just the hearing. The mind
I know.
just goes like
It's like you
Beautiful.
It's like that noise cancellation on your headphones, but for your
for
brain.
your brain.
Boom.
That sounds really good.
It's beautiful. What a beautiful tea. So, I need your
Score.
score. I need your score. And I'm excited about this
because
score.
this body sensation.
That's next
because
level.
of the body sensation.
Can I pour Oh, no, okay. Do your thing.
Just because of this body sensation, it just got bumped like at least
One full point.
one full point for the body sensation. If before relaxing a little bit with it and go sinking into that couch, I was thinking, do you know what? Like, actually, this is a really good tea. Like
One of the best you've tasted this year?
that's the thing. That's what I'm thinking at. It was a 7. Like it got a 7 completely.
100%.
Like I was like,
Does it
got
go
a
past
7.
8?
Like that's the thing. Does it go past 8? Which is like
One of the
we
best
said
this
8.
year.
This
One of the
year.
best in the last 12 months.
12 months, yeah,
Yeah.
so not last 6,
Yeah.
right. So we had some really good ripes this year as well, and there's always like the beautiful Bling Rock, which is like up there. I've been going backwards with like Milk Float. I've been drinking Milk Float. I've been drinking Jungle Starlet. I've been drinking.
So you've been drinking some classics,
I've been
some
drinking
Stone Cold
classics, so that's
yeah.
why this one reminded me. I was like, okay, that's that. That's literally that. But those never gave me this body sensation.
It's the Gushu, man. It's the 1,000 years.
So it's beautiful. It's like all those teas put together, right? It doesn't have something
Yeah.
less than those teas.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it has something more, which is like, I'm thinking, damn, man, like this is on steroids. These are those
that's hot.
teas on steroids. So
Or on not
12
steroids,
months.
ketamine or something. Yeah.
yeah, I'm thinking
So what would the score be without the body sensation? I'm interested now. What would your score be just in terms of like the taste, the texture, and that experience? It would be in the 8s or not?
maybe, yeah, it would get an 8. I think it would get like under 8. Maybe
7.9.
7, 9, 8, 8, 1,
yeah,
around those
there,
pair.
yeah.
So it would
But
be
you're gonna
there
bump
because
it up
it's
by
good.
1?
It's good, meaning that is it like, so wait, if 8 is the one of the best from that last 12 months,
Yeah.
right? So 8 is one of the best from last one. It is one of the best from the last 12 months. But
So it has
again,
to be
like
8.
But I've been drinking a lot of
Yeah,
good
but that's
teas,
fine.
ripened teas
That's
in the
fine.
last 12
Okay.
months. I've been drinking Grandmaster Ripe. I've been drinking
Adrian,
like Playground.
tell us your score.
I'm thinking like I cannot bump it up to 9. That's too much.
This is not one of the best teas you've ever tried in
Because-
your life? Now including the body sensation. Now including the body sensation, is this one of the best teas you've had in your life?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because like when I think of stuff like that, I'm thinking of all types of tea.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not
Fair
thinking
enough.
just of ripe. So now I have to judge it as a per total, not just per ripe. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go ahead and say like a nice, good 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, like good. Like
You,
quite high.
that's
high.
That's high. It's
That's
a very
high.
high score. It's a very
Yeah.
high score. I will say that if you look back at previous videos, I think you've given like 8 point.
I went crazy at the beginning, but at the beginning I wasn't like. The thing is, like, at the beginning when we did this with Vincent, I was just boom. I was just really amazed about those. We had 2 rows, which was really good.
All right.
And I was like, bam, bam, throwing.
All right.
Too high.
So 8.5. Now you've reset yourself to being very.
I think I'm a little bit more
meticulous,
meticulous, but I think 8.5 is good. It is one of the best ripes. Again, I've had good ripes. I think this is among them with their like best of them all.
Yeah. Okay, so 8.5 from you, a mega score.
Mega score, yeah.
For me, I think you're right. I think that from a taste point of view, I would say this is not quite an 8 for me in terms of taste, but it's close, right? It's very, very close. I'm saying 7.9, 7.8, something like that.
9, yeah.
How much do I bump it up for this chill? For this amazing body sensation.
It's good, man, because basically you're paying for something and you're getting
no
something else
potion.
as well. So it's kind of like it's getting two in.
I would say I bump it up by about half a point, right?
There you go.
So I'm with you. I'm very close to you. I think I'm thinking 8.4. So 8.4 and 8.5. Basically, we got the same score on this. It is a mega tea. A mega tea.
Good.
It's totally up there, and it's going to get a new label. And the name of that tea has to be decided by you out there. So what this tea is going to be called in my cupboard is going to be decided by you. Let us know what you think the name should be. I know. You'll decide which one is going to be put on the tea. Let us know. We'll send a winner a nice, healthy sample. Although I don't have much of this, so it won't be necessarily too healthy, but you'll get a good session.
I was right when I said I am excited for the person that will give a good name for this tea.
Yeah.
Because this tea is gonna be a good tea, and it is. It's like amazing.
Yeah, special tea. So let us know your thoughts on the name for this tea. Thank you, Adrian, for joining me for another one of these random tea sampling. It's great for me because it makes me find the gems that are locked and hidden away in the cupboard that I completely forgot about. So that's wonderful. I'm super happy. Celine is going to go nuts when she tries this.
Oh yeah, we're going to continue drinking this.
And George, maybe next time, mate.
Come. Definitely, George, come and like, I'm not sure if I can like, kind of like continue like getting
your good luck.
My good luck towards the chachi of this tea and like ask for a little bit for you to try. I'm not sure, but I will try.
I'm already starting to guard it with my life.
Or like, I'm gonna ask Celine later.
I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna lock it in the studio. No one can touch it. Anyway, that's it, tea heads. Check out other videos. Taste our teas wherever you are in the world by browsing mayleaf.com and come visit us if you're ever in London. Other than that, this is Adrian and I'm Don from Mayleaf. Thank you for being a part of the revelation of true tea. Stay away from those tea bags. Keep drinking the sublime potions and spread the word because nobody deserves bad tea. See ya.